Hey everyone, Emeka here, how's it going? In this video, I want to talk about separating your emotions from your results. I did a video a few days ago on how to become emotionally attached to your results. And I thought that this would be a great follow-up video to talk about when you actually need to separate your emotions from your business. You know, as a new publisher, I remember how much I wanted my first book to succeed. I put so much blood, sweat, and energy, and of course money into that book that I just wanted it to blow up and be the next big thing. And you know, if you've been following me for a while, of course you know that's anything further from the truth of what happened. It did the complete opposite, and that book just, it bombed and it failed, and it failed miserably. And you know, with thinking back, just how devastating that was for me, I was smart enough and I had enough experience starting businesses that I knew that whether or not that book was going to fail or succeed, that had zero to do with my ability to become a publisher. Whenever you're starting something new, especially in business, it's important that you do become emotionally attached to your overall end goal, but you don't want to become emotionally attached to every single result along the way. Because what happens is you start going up and down the emotional roller coaster, and that's not a fun ride, and no matter how much you might like roller coasters. What the emotional roller coaster is, for those of you who don't know it, it means that in business and really in life, there's going to be highs and then there's going to be lows, just like a roller coaster. And I remember when that fourth book took off and it was doing, like, you know, its first day it did 50 odd sales, and that was more sales in one day than I had my previous 3 books over the last 4 months combined. I was on a high. I was excited. It was all happening finally. But I remember telling myself, hey, you're only as good as your last day's sales. And I use that technique today to still keep me grounded. With this other niche that I'm in and I'm building up my authority in. You know, the book started off a lot slower than my previous niche, but I knew not to judge the results I was getting until at least a month after my books is launched. The reason being is the first few weeks you're gathering your reviews, there's that artificial boost from Amazon. You really have no proper sense of whether or not your book's going to be a success or not. So you don't want to get emotionally attached to whether or not you're getting good sales or making money or any of that right away, because there's no solid groundwork to base that off of. Those books now, they're starting to gain some good traction, and they're making a few more sales each and every day. And you know, I got some more books you know, sitting on my computer that I'm just doing some final edits to, that I'm going to pump into you know, my KDP dashboard here in the next few days to help boost the overall portfolio. Don't judge your results on your first couple books. That has nothing to do with the type of publisher you are, whether or not you can make it in this business or anything. You know, people sometimes ask, hey, how long does it really take to make $1,000? And I've been told by multiple people that you want to do this. You want to think about it as, for every book, you should average about $100 in income. That's kind of the benchmark. You know, I don't know if it's true or not true, but that's a benchmark that I've been going on myself. So basically, if you want to hit $1,000 a month, make sure you have 10 books published, because you might hit it faster. There's a good chance you will, But then that way, if you're 4 or 5 books in, you're not going to beat yourself up that you're not making any money because you're only 4 or 5 books in. Look, if I quit after my 3rd book because I'd only made about $15 a month, I wouldn't be doing this video now. I wouldn't have the, you know, the few $1,000s that are coming in each month now. The fact was, the matter is, I was looking at it for a more long-term, you know, long game. I knew that I was going to have to publish, you know, probably 8 to 10 books to start making some good money. And yeah, it does take a bit of an investment to get that in, but it's business, right? That's business. It takes money to make money. So yeah, anyways, guys, hopefully this helped you a little bit here. Give it a thumbs up, of course, if it did, but I just wanted to you know, share my thoughts on, you know, why you don't want to get too tied to your results. You really tie yourself to the process. I guess that's a good way to end it. Commit to the process. Become emotionally attached to the process of what it takes to publish books and succeed in this business. But don't become so emotionally attached to the results. So anyways, let me know if you have any questions or if you want any follow-up on this in the comment section below. And can't wait to connect with you guys again. Take care.